Hello everybody, and welcome back to more of the Western Kentucky Dynasty here. I'm going to be showing some of the recruits that I'm looking into. So, I mean, you can kind of pause the video if you want to give them a more detailed look at some of their ratings and more information on them. I just kind of wanted to highlight some of the players I'm going after that could possibly, you could be seeing these guys in future seasons of this Dynasty, depending on how long I take this Dynasty. So yeah, it's October 31st today, and that means it's my birthday. Yes, it is my birthday today. And I went to work today, and I only had to go for half the day because they gave me the rest of the day off because it was my birthday. So, yeah, that was really cool. I didn't expect that, and I took Thursday and Sunday off, and I already have my Friday and Saturday is my regular weekend, so I have a 4-day weekend plus this half day on my birthday, so I'm really excited about that and excited to be recording this for you guys now, finally getting back on track. I've moved into my new house, I'm all settled in, and I can get back to doing things the way I normally did them by giving you guys plenty of content to look forward to. Here we go. I just kind of included the intro for no reason at all, the little where they run onto the field intro. So we got Kentucky. We're looking for some revenge after we lost to them last year in their own stadium. So we want to prove that we're a better team this year than this Kentucky team. They do have one loss. That was to Louisville. So I do believe I have a Louisville fan watching. So I think he'll be happy about that. And so now here we go. We're getting some pressure on the quarterback. That is always a big thing for me, getting in the face of the quarterback, and we're getting pressure again, forcing the bad throw. And now they're going to a screen pass, and again, our defense played perfect on this first drive. That couldn't have been any better, at all. I just don't even have the words. That was fun. It was a fun drive. But then on the punt, John Evans muffs it, and he's like, oh man, and luckily Keontae Young saves the day by scooping up the fumble. You don't want to muff punts, man. That's just it's too easy if they can recover that. Easy yards. So now John Cruz is going to step up and go for a nice, 11, 12-yard gain there. Beautiful play. He's got the wheels. And, yeah. So Keyshawn Simpson off tackle there, getting breaking tackles, and he's going to get a face mask penalty. It's going to set us up nicely inside the 5-yard line, I believe. Yeah, at the 4. And gotta love those face mask penalties. So we run the option with John Cruz, and he's gonna break a tackle on his way to his first rushing touchdown of his career. So starts off nicely, 7-0 in the first quarter. We've got a nice jump out to this game, and this running back Sanders, he gave us problems last year when their starting halfback was injured, but I believe he has been given the go-ahead this year to be the starter, and so we stopped them on that drive, no problem. But then John Cruz throws his first interception of his career, and it's just a freshman mistake, and well, it's a mistake on my part because I was controlling him, but the very next play, Sanders just breaks it off, touchdown, and this is why you can't turn the ball over, because that will happen, and they will capitalize on it, no doubt. So tied at 7 now. End of the first quarter. Find Rico. I believe, is that Rico Brown? Yeah, that's number 4. Okay, because we have two receivers that are last name Brown, so I have to keep track of which one's which. So nice little gain there. So now 2nd and 4. Evans is stuffed. Good defensive play by Kentucky there. 3rd and 6. We got to get something here. Got to make the play, and there it is. Jamariel Brown is going to get it. He's going to take it all the way to the house. Gotta love when you get those, short to medium pass plays and bust them off for a big gain. So now we lead 14-7, and I gotta say our offense is so much more improved this year, just across the board. Last year we had some games where we just had a hard time generating a lot of offense. We had some good games with, we've been able to consistently get good yardage with our offense, so it's been fun. So John Evans back to return. And, oh man, looks like a good return, but then he gets destroyed. Somebody lowered the boom in there, and they're going to get the fumble recovery. which is, again, we're giving them free possessions. This was a ridiculous play. He throws off his back foot while fading away and still gets the completion. And then a random face mask penalty. So, yeah, they get more yards tacked onto that. Just insult to injury. And it's just, I hate when this happens. And a touchdown again. They capitalize on our turnover. So we've given them 14 points, basically. It's not to say that they wouldn't, they could have scored in other ways, but our defense has done well so far, with the exception of that play, with holding them. But when we give them free possessions, and then this is exactly the problem with me controlling players, missing tackles, stupid decisions, and all that stuff. So I don't know what the defender's doing. He ran behind the receiver in the back of the end zone. Makes no sense. So it's 21-14, Kentucky leading. It looks like we're off to a great start, and now we're just kind of lost our mojo. But then Arias Wright, this guy is an interception machine, I tell ya. He is really good. Despite making that face mask penalty earlier, he had to make up for it somehow. We find Keyshawn Simpson underneath on third down, and he fights for those yards. Respect to Simpson, because he is a power back. And Tyler Higbee on his second touchdown reception of the season. He had one in the first game against UTSA, so now it is, as you can see, a tie ball game, and Andrew Jackson, untouched, gets that sack. And so now, second and long, they get a nice 14-yard gain. We got to hold them on third down here. If we can hold them, this would be huge, and we do, because it's our freshman safety, Wade. Freshman safety starting. He gets his first career interception. This is a day of firsts for a lot of our players here, as we have a lot of newbies. Simpson's going to get stopped just shy of the goal line. He's at 72 yards up to this point in the third quarter. And so then first and goal, Simpson fights his way to a well-earned touchdown run, and we regain the lead 28-21 in the third quarter. What a game. What a game. That's all I gotta say. This has been a fantastic game. And I called the corner blitz, and they ran right into it. I rarely call corner blitzes, and to have it be so successful that they were running right into the blitz is hilarious. So you gotta love it when your play calls are just spot on. It's part of its luck, and that's, part of the game, but gotta love it when that happens. And Sanders trying to get in there all shifty. Hold them to fourth down, and they will settle for the field goals. It's only the third quarter still. So 28-24 now, and John Evans on the kickoff return here. And look at this yardage. He's going to go. Can he beat the man? He can't quite get the block, but he gets a huge return nonetheless. That'll set us up with great field position, which we've had all day thanks to forced turnovers and just good returns. We've won the field position battle for sure. And so now third and goal, and Tyler Higbee, his second touchdown reception of the game and third on the season already. And it's been a good start for this receiver. He's not even that high on the depth chart. He's in there as I believe a fourth wide receiver. So he's just kind of been open a lot. And so now we're up by 11 points with 4 minutes to go, and we sack the quarterback. 3rd and 11 now. They gotta get the first down, and when you have a linebacker covering your guy man on man, you gotta go to him, because our linebacker was slow on that previous play. And so now 4th down, they gotta go for it. Late in the game, they find Legree, unfortunately, and Sanders going to get his second rush. I believe second. I haven't really kept track at this point, but something like that. So they're going to go for 2 now, as it's 30-35, but we stop them short, so it's 35-30 still. 2 minutes to go, and so we will get the ball back. They didn't do the onside kick, and so we're going to try and run the clock as much as we can, force them to take all their timeouts. Now they only have 1 left. We're trying to do it 3rd and 14 after we got stopped for a loss, and so we can't do it. We're going to run the clock way down to under 40 seconds to go, and they're hoping for a miracle here. We nearly have the interception that would put the game away. That sucks when that happens. We're trying to get pressure on the quarterback, and another chance for an interception there, so it's 3rd and 10. And I was freaking out at this point because, you know, I mean, we're having great plays here. 3 consecutive plays, they can't complete a pass. 4th and 10, bring in a little bit more pressure, but nobody's there. And then where's our coverage over the top? Our safety's not really there to make the play, so 9 seconds left. Looking for a miracle, gonna heave it, and the defender makes an amazing play. Watch this. He's gonna strip it out of the tight end's hands. 3 seconds left. I nearly had a heart attack at this point. This is for the game, and it gets tipped around, but we will come away. What a finish. What a finish to this game. It was crazy. But we pull off the 35-30 win over Kentucky. A well-deserved victory for our team. And there's our player of the game, quarterback John Cruz. 4 total touchdowns, 3 through the air, 1 on the ground. Our freshman quarterback is looking to be pretty darn solid. As long as he can stay healthy, he could very well be a 4-year starter for our team. And there you can check out the stats. Simpson always seems to just miss the 100-yard mark. I just can't seem to get him over 100 for some reason. But anyway, a good game for our team. And yeah, hope all is going well for you guys. I guess I'll go off on a little tangent here since I have time. Hope your Halloween is good. I don't really celebrate Halloween that much. I mean, partly it's because it's my birthday, but also I'm just not a fan of Halloween, really, I guess. I just don't partake in dressing up or any of that. I don't mind other people doing it. I just personally, whatever. But I'm also 22 years old, I guess, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are dressing up as stuff, you can certainly let me know. I'd be interested to know what you guys are doing for your Halloween. Well, I may not dress up, but I'm interested in what other people are dressing up as. So just saying, leave some comments for me, and I'll like pick who's the best, and maybe I'll shout you out in a video or something. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'll just talk about it in the next one. But anyway. Yeah, good game. We only had 244 yards of offense. It seemed like we had more, but we started a lot of our drives in Kentucky territory, so they were shorter drives, and we weren't getting, you know, the big long drives that take up a lot of yards. So it was pretty cool, I guess, and whatever. And I've also included the Heisman Watch, and you can check out the stats from their previous games here. Obviously, early in the season, it's kind of hard to gauge who would be good for the Heisman and whatever, but here they are. You got Malcolm from Georgia, Hubert from Kansas State, Braxton Miller from Ohio State, Sierra Wood from Notre Dame, and Tony Creasy from North Carolina State. He's actually a pretty solid back. But anyway, and there's the Players of the Week. I'll show those, I think, maybe every week. We'll see that Players of the Week there. Tommy Reese from Notre Dame, the offensive. And I've got to cut it short here, guys, but I hope you all have a great day. And see you next time when we take on West